Good
Hello,
morning.
can you see me and hear me?
Yes, sir, I can see you and hear you, sir.
Okay. Where are you speaking from?
Sir, I am at my hometown currently, which is Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh.
Very nice. Now, four attempts. How many times have you cleared mains so far?
This is the first time that I cleared names,
Oh,
sir.
good. Congrats. Well done.
Thank you.
So, let us start. Please tell us about yourself.
Sir, my name is Monica, and I'm from Vijayawada, Andhra Pradesh. I've done my bachelor's in computer science from BITS Pilani, Hyderabad campus. Currently, I'm working as a software development engineer at Microsoft Bangalore. My hobbies include developing accessible technologies, financial analysis and planning, and organizing events, sir.
Oh, you're doing such a good job and highly technical field, getting lot of salary, 3,25,000 rupees. Why do you want to come here at just 50,000 rupees hardly per month?
Uh, yes, sir. While I agree that my current salary and perks are really great, I feel like civil services is a place where I can be where my at a juncture of where I can do what I love, what I'm good at, what I'm paid for, and what the country needs,
Then why
sir.
did you do engineering in the first place then?
Sir, engineering was a way for me to understand technology in deeper terms and also understand how this technology can benefit the real world, sir. So it provided me a foundation of my learning.
I think it's a waste of talent. Two patents you have. On what subjects do you have patents from USA?
Sir, both my patents are on the field of remote computing, where sales engineers don't have to go to each data center to initialize the server, but all the servers can be initialized at scale, even if the person is sitting 6,000 feet high from the ground, sir. So
So
this
all
is
these patents, the knowledge that you have gained, all will be waste in the government service. Here you can do wonders. You might go join in the place of Satya Nadella one day.
Sir, if I am in companies like Microsoft, I can only develop technologies and hope that these will reach the last mile one day, sir. But I can never see that these technologies will really benefit those in need, sir. But if I'm in the civil services, I can truly be on ground where the technology can be used in program planning and
Okay, let's
implementation.
move to Andhra Pradesh. Now tell me how many rivers are there passing through the state of Andhra Pradesh?
Sir,
How
I do
many?
not know the exact number, but there are more than 10 rivers, sir, and
More than
tributaries.
10. More
Yes,
than
sir.
10. Okay. Now, by the way, why are these rivers, they all have female names, not male names?
Sir, in Telugu literature, everything that is inanimate is referred to by a female name, sir.
Why in Telugu alone throughout India, isn't it? Is there any river with the male name?
River Krishna, sir,
Krishna? Krishna's name of so many girls. No?
and Lord Krishna as well, sir. So we
I
can,
know that, but you, okay, even if it is though it is half, let us say.
yes, sir.
Acha, tell me, is a river, is it a living entity?
Yes, sir. I would very much say that a river is a living entity.
Nee,
Uh,
legally.
Legally, also, I believe in some judgments we have seen that a river is treated as a legal entity, especially in
Which
case of.
judgment? Where? When?
I am not sure of the actual judgments.
Acha, tell me, according to you, what electoral reforms India needs?
Yes, sir. I believe the electoral reforms that we need is first in the electoral funding, sir. We have electoral bonds, but they have also been criticized as not being very transparent. And the second thing
No, so what do
is
you mean? So funding means what? I mean, what are you trying to say? These two are different topics altogether.
yes, sir. So when we speak about electoral reforms, the electoral bonds system that we have in place, we do not
No, you
know.
said funding. That's what I'm asking you. What do you mean by funding then? One is they are not transparent. These
Yes, sir.
should be. So is that all about funding you want to say?
I would say that the funding should be more organized, and things like Right to Information Act should be
Okay,
allowed.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. What else? Right, tell me.
Then we also need to ensure checks and balances in place so that voting doesn't happen on the name of either caste or on the name influence of money and money. So that
How
is.
can that be ensured? They keep
Uh,
on conducting raids, they keep on having cash. Now, how can you stop people from accepting money and voting for XYZ?
Yes, sir. I don't think that there is one single way, sir, but we can implement technology in some way such that, like, curbing the availability of money and making it more digital is the first step, sir. The second step is we can use some kind of whistleblower system where anyone who sees this distribution of money can report it, and they will be
This is
tracked.
already there in the normal law, anyone can report.
Yes,
What
sir.
else?
And we can implement whistleblower protection as well, sir.
Acha, tell me that if you get selected and you are a collector in one of the districts in Andhra,
Yes.
and one day you go to a very, very poor village, the guys have nothing at all with them. They live in thatched roof houses. There is no school, no hospital, no food, no water, no road, no work, nothing at all. Very, very poor families. What are the first three things you will give to them, and under which scheme in order of priority?
Yes, sir. The first thing I would ensure there is food, sir, availability of food through the targeted public delivery service scheme, so that everyone first is well nourished to attend to their basic duties, sir.
Okay,
The second thing I would ensure there is health, sir, because with if there is no health, outside people also might not be willing to come and work in the village, and these people
okay,
cannot work.
okay. Next.
And the third thing I would think about is education, sir, because education is a single large potential change that we can bring in
Okay.
the
Thank
society.
you. My colleagues will talk to you now.
Thank you.
Ms. Monica, have you gone through some articles or some information about the interim budget?
Yes, sir.
Tell us what are the key takeaways of the budget.
So the interim budget right now focuses on fiscal consolidation, and this is the first time that our capital expenditure has increased to 11 lakh crores, sir. So this is a huge increase in the first takeaway of the budget. And the second pillar I see is a focus on Viksit Bharat or 2040 or India at 100 at 2047, sir, where we are focusing on four key pillars, which is Yuva, Mahila, uh, poor and the downtrodden, sir.
No, no,
So,
no, not the poor and the downtrodden are the same.
uh, yes, sir, and the farmers, I
Farmers,
believe, sir.
farmers, yeah. What else?
Then we are also focusing on implementation of taxation schemes such that we provide relief to small and marginal taxpayers under 7 lakh rupees, sir. This will ensure more people will file their ITR returns and our tax to GDP ratio will significantly increase, sir.
Okay, okay, that's all right. Now we'll go to another topic. Social media.
Yes.
What are the issues surrounding social media?
Social media has been a new technology of this century, sir, where people are freely able to express a lot of things while it is bringing a lot of issues, sir. The most recent issue is that of deep fakes, where everyone is being subjected to a lot of every person's voice and image is being faked, sir. This is creating a serious threat to our society and democracy as we live in. The other thing is that social media is designed to be an echo chamber where if I put in an opinion, the similar opinions will surround me so that I will just become more narrow and narrow, and this hate will spread hate. So these two are like the main issues with social media. Other thing is unregulated and fake news, and it's taking the place of mainstream media and is trying to influence people by not saying news, but it's not merely reporting, sir, but it's trying to influence people, sir.
How can the government deal with it?
We are trying to bring in social media regulations, sir. Currently, spaces such as deep fakes are very regulated, and government has to regulate it, sir, because it can impact everything right from the modesty of a woman to the to great national issues such as the election. So, AI regulations on deepfakes need to be brought in. And the second thing is that in America, we've seen that any social media violation or interference in an election is being strictly pursued upon by the Senate. Even in India, we can bring upon such rules, sir, where any social media that aims or spurs hate can be brought before any parliamentary committees. Sir.
My last question. What does your father do? What kind of
So,
business is he in?
my father is in the restaurant business, sir.
Or restaurant business? Okay. And you don't want to join his business?
While it's a very interesting business, sir, I find my passion more towards public services, sir.
Why is the food so spicy in your state?
Sir, I believe there is this theory of eating whatever grows in a radius of 100 to 200 kilometers around us. Sir. So here we have a lot of crop of mirchi, and that is why mirchi, rice, and other things. That is why the staples of Andhra have evolved in such a manner. Sir.
Thank you.
Miss Monica,
Yes.
last year India hosted the G20 summit as
Yes.
president of the G20.
Yes.
What, according to you, were the main achievements of India's G20 presidency?
Yes, sir. India's G20 summit with the motto of Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam was a great success in our terms. Sir. The first great achievement, I would say, is that G20 became the G21 with the inclusion of African Union, sir. And through that, we were able to bring the global south into this forum. The second thing, sir, was the signing of Delhi Declaration. We've had so many summits where we weren't able to reach a single conclusion, and especially on the backdrop of Russia-Ukraine war, having all the countries sign a declaration is a huge win-win for India and the world, sir. And the third thing is conducting such a summit at great scale, and for the first ever time, it has touched every city, sir. Every city that I have visited, I have seen a G20 board, which means people became a part of this G20, sir.
Okay, and which country is now the president of G20?
Sir, I believe we passed the presidency to Brazil, sir, if I'm not
Brazil.
wrong.
And which country had it before us?
Before us, it was Indonesia, sir.
Okay. Now, do you follow Prime Minister's foreign visits?
Yes, sir, to a certain extent.
So, last year in 2023, he went to a number of countries. He made many foreign visits.
Yes.
According to you, which were his three most important foreign visits?
Yes, sir. The first one I can think of is the US for visit to the United States, sir.
Okay.
Why it was important is because we have a lot of diaspora in the US, and all of that was at display. And even the state dinner that was organized was attended by the likes of Satya Nadella and Sundar Pichai, which shows the great potential that India has in software and big tech, even in the US. Right? And the second thing I believe is the visit to the UAE, sir. Prime Minister has visited UAE multiple times, and this provides a great balancing act for us with the region, and it also is very important for our energy security, sir.
How many
Um,
times did he visit the UAE last year? In 2023, how many visits did he make to the UAE?
Sir, at least two visits, sir. One of the times was to lay the foundation stone for the BAPS temple, sir, and one more time I remember
No.
that.
The BPS temple he will be inaugurating this year.
Yes, sir, this is
And
the
the
no.
foundation stone was not last year. Um,
I'm
did he
sorry.
go for COP 28?
Yes, sir, I'm sorry. He went for the COP28 towards the end of the year.
Okay,
So.
and the third, I think you said USA, UAE, and
The third one, I cannot.
okay, let's move on. Let's move on.
So,
He also went to South Africa.
yes.
Now, why did he go there?
Sir, this shows that we are not the people to preach and leave. And once we attain a $5 trillion economy or third in purchasing power parity,
No,
we will
Miss
run.
Monica.
Yes,
He
sir.
went to attend a particular very important meeting. Which one was that? Before I talk to you about the outcome of that, I want to know if you know which meeting he went for.
I am not exactly able
Okay,
to
he
recall.
went for the BRICS summit.
Dixon, sorry. Sir.
And what was the most important decision taken at the BRICS summit?
I am sorry, I cannot
All
recall the
right,
name.
let's move on. Uh, what are the Abraham Accords?
Sir, the Abraham Accords are the accords that are brokered by the USA at Camp David between Israel and UAE, I believe.
Israel and UAE.
It is basically about the formalization of ties between Israel and the other Arab countries.
Which other Arab countries?
Uh, I think the Abraham Accord is mostly with UAE, sir, but I might be wrong.
Okay. My last question. Are you following the present status and recent developments in India's relations with Maldives?
Yes, sir, I'm
According
full.
to you, what policy should India be adopting? What should
Uh,
India do?
Yes, sir. We are walking on a very tightrope after Maldivian president's close connection with China and also the Chinese visit. However, I believe India is still not trying to distance Maldives. Like Maldives is doing India out, but India is never doing Maldives out. We have always followed the Gujarat doctrine, and we are still continuing to do so, sir. We say that our neighbors can't be chosen, and even in the current interim budget, sir, we haven't reduced the outlay for Maldives after all that thing. So I believe whatever India is doing is in the right spirit, sir. Maldives is very crucial for us in the Indian Ocean security region, and we should continue to maintain ties while strategically condemning the positions taken against any of our government officials.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Tell me, what is algorithm?
Sir, an algorithm is a step-by-step procedure to solve any problem, sir.
Whether organisms are also like algorithm?
Organisms are also like algorithm, but we are much more complex, sir. We have a system of many algorithms that are running to emit even one word, sir.
And are we only algorithm or something else also?
Sir, I believe that what distinguishes an organism from an algorithm is conscience, sir. We have the intelligence to not just give a predefined output, but we are able to sense and gauge the situation and change according to the situation. So consciousness is what differentiates.
Okay. Recently an act has been passed, Chief Election Commissioner and Other Election Commissioner Act.
Yes, sir.
In that there is a 3-member body to
Yes,
select these election commissioners and chief election commissioner.
Yes, sir.
Who are they?
The body is Prime Minister, any other cabinet minister, and the leader of opposition in Lok Sabha, sir.
And in your opinion, whether it is a fair arrangement?
So the Supreme Court has actually recommended CJI
No,
Prime
no,
Minister.
we are asking your opinion, not Supreme Court.
In my opinion, it is a great start, sir, because Article 324 has let it out for Parliament's interpretation. I have also thought about it, but there is no fair way to bring upon systems like collegium system, which would again spiral down in a different manner, sir. So it's a great start, and we can expand this to a multi-membered way in which how we select the chief election commissioner. But it would be a great start, sir.
So, is there no inbuilt bias in this? Then two persons are from the government side and one from the opposition side.
There is definitely inbuilt bias. It is obviously going to swing towards the party in power. But however, I believe that the terms of conditions given to the chief election commissioner is what that would enable him or her to act impartially once he or she is elected to that role, such as T.N. Sessions, who was selected to that role even before.
That is a person to person. That's not a system approach. That is a person approach.
Yes,
Anyhow,
sir.
tell me whether this has been challenged. Do you have any knowledge about it?
Sir, I believe it has been, I am not sure if it has been challenged yet at the Supreme Court, but it has been severely contested upon, sir.
So,
The same reason.
what ground it has been challenged?
The first thing, sir, Supreme Court has directed CJI plus multi-member board. CJI's involvement that is not taken into account, so it could be challenged upon that ground. And the second thing, sir, it is not allowing the autonomy and autonomy because it is heavily 2/3 vote is by the government, sir.
Okay, tell me. Last question is, what is food web? Food
Sir,
web.
food web is a complex system where a food chain is where one animal or something in the lower trophic level is consumed by something in the higher trophic level, sir. But these multiple food chains intersect because the consumption patterns intersect, resulting in a food web, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Ms. Monica. Our discussion with you is over.
Thank you, sir.
We will switch off our audio and video for a couple of minutes.
Yes,
You please stay there.
yes.
We will reconnect with you to give the feedback.
Thank you very much.
Okay? Thank you.
Thank you.